What is up, guys? We are back here at Pro Play Games, and we have another huge Dragon Ball collection for you guys today. And this one is going to be a little bit different, almost a little bit similar and a little bit different in a lot of aspects. We're hoping for a lot more super rares, a lot more promos actually. That's what really gets us excited, because those are usually the hardest cards to get in Dragon Ball Super. So we'll see exactly what our friend over in, I don't know where he's from, sent us, but it's gonna be an exciting one. He sent it in the same 1K, so it's gonna be about 660 cards more or less, but we're gonna speed this up really quick. Alright, so there you have it. Now we're going to start off with the A's, of course. Everything here alphabetized. What you should do when selling to Pro Play Games, especially a large quantity, it makes it much easier for us to double check everything was sent correctly. But first one we got, like we said, promos. This is exactly what we want, and this is what we pay the highest marginal percentage on. So this is definitely what you always want to get your hands on. Whoop, zoom in, zoom out, focus. There we go. So we got the ability to unleash Ultimate Gohan. Very hard card to get from BCC Volume 1 about, I want to say like 4 or 5, almost 6 months ago. This was the first ever BCC promo from Bandai. Out of print, buy these for a really good price. Absolute Attack Mira. This is actually BCC Volume 3, I believe. Bardock was 2. So this was one of the least popular ones, but still something that's still worth something. I believe it's around $1, so we probably pay like 50 cents. Still a very good card. People love Mira, and it is a Mira name, so still good for those of you who are playing Toa, but that's a large amount. Wow, that's crazy. Next one's Baby Dawn of Revenge out of Tournament Pack 3. Most recent promo out in circulation right now. Tournament Pack 3s did have a reprint in Draft Box 2, but still something that's still wanted. And honestly, I have a hunch, I guess, on this card. Definitely when set 4 rolls around, we already know the cover card is a Baby Vegeta. So I believe that this is a great card to invest in the future as soon as that gets printed. And we got a ton of non-foils and then even more foils. So this is a great pickup, something that I'm super happy with. I would pick up unlimited of this card just because it's so good. The effect is actually not that bad, and I don't know why it's taking so long for it to see play. But Boost Attack Piccolo, this is our best selling super combo. Not sure why. I mean, I'm guessing because Super Saiyan 3 Goku, that's a very strong deck. A lot of people play it. Super Saiyan 3 Goku has a lot of iterations, so you can play it with like a lot of different cores. So, but what is similar in every single Super Saiyan 3 Goku deck is the Boost Attack Piccolo, which is a super combo. You only have access to 2 different super combos, and this is the one that guarantees a draw. Kibito Kai not guaranteeing a draw. So this one's actually very good. It's only like 50 cents, but we still pay. I think we pay 50 cents, which is crazy, and I think it's only 50 cents, but on TCG low. But very good card, something that we're always picking up, and we will pick up unlimited amounts. Bardock Will of Iron. This is another Tournament Pack 3 promo, so the recent most in circulation, and we'll see exactly how many we got here. Whoa. So we only got 5 of these non-foil. We'll see how many foils here. Only 2 non-foils. So that's pretty odd. It is the most, it is a promo that's still heavily circulated, so that's kind of odd how we had so little and so many babies. But well, most people play Bardock in actual decks, so that actually makes sense. Bursting Energy Super Saiyan Vegito. We had some of these on the last buy as well, and you'll see here. Whoa, we got a good amount this time. I think last time we got a total of 12. Now we got a ton of foils and only 2 non-foils. That's pretty interesting. Tournament Pack 2, by the way, that one is, and that one is completely out of print. So we'll see what we got here next. We got Broly the Unstoppable Horror, promo from set 1, from Tournament Pack 1. And they actually have another Tournament Pack promo now in Tournament Pack 3, and these two actually complement each other quite well. I'm actually disappointed at the lack of play that this one has seen, and we only got 2 copies, unfortunately, so not even a playset, but this is going to be definitely good. I think in the deck I would only play 2, to be honest. It's very good with the 3-drop promo from Tournament Pack 3. And then we got Broly, the Rampaging Horror, obviously an auto-inclusive in that deck as well. But this is a super rare from set 1, so this one's a little bit more common to find from Galactic Battle. Only 5 copies there. Beerus, this is my personal favorite super rare from Galactic Battle, and this is something that we can't seem to keep in stock, so this one's really cool. 5 Beeruses total here. Even though it's 7 energy, which seems like a large investment to make, it's still something that people love. The flavor, the power level of the card is so great. And then we have some dash pack promos, combination attack pan. We have a pretty good amount here. And it keeps going and it keeps going and it keeps going. Oh geez, that's a lot. Alright, so we got a bunch of combination attack pans. This is from the most recent dash pack. So this individual, well, I guess pan is the easiest one to offload. So when you find players like trading away cards or selling cards, this is usually at the top of their list, because not many decks play this. Ever since GT Goku, and that deck has kind of phased out now that Mecha's out of the format. But it's still something that I see most Mecha player, not Mecha, but GT players still play in hopes of still making that GT engine worthwhile. But next we have Clan of Terra Cooler, which is a foil promo from set 2. This one's actually really underwhelming, I would like to say, for a cooler card. And we only got 4 copies of the foil and 4 copies of the non-foil. So nice little playset of each. I love getting playsets. It makes it so much easier to market to the customers. So that's fantastic. Then we have another Clan of Terror. This one is Mecha Frieza. So the brother, I think they're brothers. 3 foils. Unfortunately not a playset, but we got more than a playset on the non-foils. We got 5. So, oh, actually more, because there's more back here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. So we got a ton of non-foils there. Let's see what we got rounding out the C's here. We got Chain Attack Trunks, which is a common, but it's actually a starter deck card. You can see right here on the ST. ST means starter, so it is technically a rare card. It's called a starter rare, and these are exclusive cards that you could only get in the starter deck that you purchase it from. So these are actually very hard to get because they only give you 2 copies per starter. Some starter rares, actually, like the leaders, you only get 1 copy of, so those are even more rare. But these Chain Attack Trunks, definitely one of the most hyped cards right now. I believe it just finished being on Bandai's watch list. Correct me if I'm wrong, that might have been an April Fool's joke. I don't know, but that's only word of mouth that I've heard. But Chain Attack Trunks is actually very powerful because it can cheat out large threats like 7-drop Zeno and Miraculous Comeback Gohan. I mean, not comeback, Ability Unleash Gohan, and a lot of powerful targets. And in the future, we'll have even more powerful targets. So, very good card. Only a 5K combo as well for a 4-drop. So really cool. Only a playset of these, showing exactly how hard these are to get. Next up, we got the Comrades Combined Vegeta in the new well, not the new, but the most recent expansion deck box set, Heroes versus Villains. And this one in the Heroes set, like I said, a small little restock out to the US. A few stores are able to order 1, 2, 3 copies max. Something that I think is already drying up. So you're gonna see these cards go back up in price most likely because they're only seen in these expansion deck box sets. So for the Vegeta, we have 5 foil Vegetas. Then these cards also come non-foil as well, so you have the non-foil versions as well, and you only have 2 copies here, which is odd because the expansion deck box set normally comes with a foil and a non-foil, but that individual probably decided to keep the non-foils, which I think is the most economic thing to do. I'm not a fan of foils. I usually just play the cheapest thing, the easiest thing to find, you know. For the Gokus, we have around the same amount. We have 6 here. 6 of the foil Comrades Combined Son Goku, and a few of the commons. So we got 5 here. So a little bit more on the commons of Goku than Vegeta. Then we have Chilling Terror Android 17. This is the foil promo tournament pack 2 card, and I think this is a card that's going to be seeing a lot more play as Cell slowly starts edging its way into the top of the format. I want to say it's one of the top 2 leaders, Cell and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and I think this is going to be a very powerful card moving forward. It just restricts the way your opponent can play because it restricts their Awaken, and it's an android that helps you further your combo. So, and also notably, this tournament pack has not been reprinted, so we got 5 non-foils here, and then we got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 non-foils. So that's a pretty good amount of Android restocks. And then we have the Destructive Terror Champa, a super rare from set 1, so nothing too crazy, but this one's actually almost as popular as the Beerus. A very good card, and I think this might see a little bit more play going forward, especially if people start playing Ginyu. This is a card that can board wipe Ginyus, so that's a really good card, and most people play further in Destructive Champa anyways, so this is another good target to play if you play Manipulating God Champa and that little engine. Next we got Tournament Pack 2 promo, Determined Super Saiyan Son Gohan. I believe still the most expensive promo from set 2. I might be completely off, but this card, when it first saw play in Soul Striker Goku, it was anywhere from $60 to $80, and that's very powerful for a promo. That's one of the highest prices that we've seen for a promo, bar the Super Saiyan 3 Goku from Tournament Pack 1, but very good card, and I expected to see it come back, to be honest. Like I said in the last video, 4 here and 5 here, so that's 9 total foils, and then we have the non-foils right here. We're going to pick up these here still, and we got a Determined Super Saiyan Son Gohan non-foil version, and we still have a pretty good amount of these too, so I don't know where he's getting these, but I'm not questioning it. These are fantastic. I love getting promos for sure. And next card we have is not a promo, unfortunately, but a very, very popular seller, very top seller, Explosive Spirit Summon Goku, and you have a few of those as well. So you got 4 here, and you got another 4 here. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Wow, I think that's the most of a card that we've gotten. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a pretty good amount, and that's a great restock there because we were actually short on that one. So always a great pickup in Explosive Son Goku. Next we have Evolving Evil Lifeform Cell, one of the few rares that we actually price at more than $1 or $2. Most rares usually below that $1 mark, but this one very popular, of course, in the Cell chain. This is the middle drop, the 5 drop, and for that we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We got 17 Evolving Evil Lifeform Cells, so that's going to be very good for the Cell deck. Hopefully we got some Perfect Force cells in here. I wouldn't doubt it. Who knows? We got Endless Evolution Broly, another Tournament Pack 3 promo. This is actually one of the most popular ones, so we got 3 of the foil and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 of the non-foil. And I'm personally really excited to start playing with this card. I have not yet thrown this card into a deck. I've seen some of the guys play it in their decks. They're Mecha Veggies when Mecha was very prevalent, but I want to start playing a deck that's post-Mecha that plays this, because this is a very powerful card, especially with those other promos that I mentioned. Energy Boosted Majin Buu, one of my favorite commons to buy. This will always be a minimum of $2, I believe. It's just very, very powerful, and it's something that's used in almost every blue deck, so definitely pick these up if you ever have the chance. This is just a staple. Think Upstart Goblin Yu-Gi-Oh players. Upstart. Youthful Bulma's one that's eventually going to get there as well, so. But not our time yet. It's the most recent set, so the most of overly populated Upstart. Next we got Energy Attack Trunks, one of the least popular promos from set 1. This is only about a few dollars or so. We got 2 non-foils, and we got 5 non-foils. 2 foils and 5 non-foils, sorry. Fu Shrouded in Mystery, if you guys saw our most recent battle series, me versus Justin Rios, and this guy is very powerful. Not letting your opponent negate or super combo is something that's huge. Really cool card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25, oh man. Alright, so beating our last one. by a few. 25 is a pretty large amount. And Foo, Shatter, and Mystery, we got an SPR, so we can bling out that deck now. I am a sucker for SPRs, unfortunately. They look so nice. I mean, take a look at that. Just appreciate that for a moment. The art on that is insane. Like, if you make the comparison, like which one would you play, you know? And I think Bandai does a great job of making their cards so much more aesthetically pleasing on the SPRs. So we got 2 SPR Foos there. Next we got Fearless Pan. Very good card. You saw a recent spike in it, so these are pretty good. I think it's something that's going to be used in red decks in the future. Forceful Strike Cell. Most people will play it in Cell. Maybe a one of. A lot of people won't. I would definitely at least side deck a copy if you're not maining it. But we got 7 copies of these. That's from Tournament Pack 1 promo. And then we got Furthering Destruction Champa, one of the staples in almost every deck. Probably going to be a lot less staple now that Mecha's out of the format, and you don't really need to like aggro down your opponent because they're killing themselves. But it's still a very powerful card, especially if you have any type of critical cards in your deck. Critical Double Strike is definitely one of the most powerful combinations that you can assemble. All right, we are about halfway through this fantastic buy. This one looks a little bit better than the last one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems pretty good. Now in the G's, so we're about halfway there. Great Ape, Prince Vegeta, Dash Pack 3 promo as well. Very powerful, critical blocker, and has an ability on combo or summon, so very good card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 12 of these. Pretty good. Golden Frieza, Resurrected Terror, one of the least popular super rares from set 1, but still something that's popular nonetheless. Popular in sales. People just love to make cards like this work, and honestly, myself, am guilty of trying to make cards like this work, to be honest, especially with the set 2 promo, the Destructive Occupation Frieza, I believe. But we got Golden Frieza, Resurrected Terror. This is the SPR version, so like I said, SPR versions so much nicer. 2 Godbreak Son Goku SPR versions from set 1. You got some Godbreak Son Gokus from set 1 regular. We got Hit Conqueror of Time. Like I said, this card's going to be really big leading up to Tournament Power. People are going to start trying to play those new hit decks, and that's going to be really exciting. 6 non-foils. And we have, oh man, a ton of 6 foils, and then we got a ton of non-foils, which is pretty insane. Yes, my favorite common, guys, if you have these, please ship them all to Pro Play Games. We pay literally retail. I think they're like 50 to 60 cents online on TCG Player Low. We'll buy every single copy at that price. Like, this is my favorite card, and you can never have enough copies because of this line right here. You can include as many copies of this card in your deck as you like. So just because of that line right there, I wouldn't even be mad if somebody sent me like 1,000,000 copies of this card. So please do that if you have them lying around. I don't think he sent me enough. Oh, well, maybe. No. Man, there's a lot. Okay. Pretty decent amount, but still not enough. Somebody help me out here. Whoever has those lying around, definitely ship them. Increasing Evil, Frieza. And this is a Tournament Pack 3 promo, so the most recent promo for Frieza here. People are mad about this because Bandai's wording on this was not the best. Unfortunately, the way that card works out is your opponent actually plays that card on their side of the field, which is pretty sad, unfortunately. Increasing Evil Increasing Evil Frieza. I keep thinking Mass Frieza because he has that little infinity sign, and I think this is where he's possessed by Toa or whatever, but I don't know much of that storyline. But 4 foil copies. Then we got Kaioken Son Goku. This one's really good. I think Peter played it in the Battle Series, just like the other day against Marcel. We got some non-foils. And we got a playset of foils, nice. Joyful Strike, Goku Black Rose. We got 5 non-foils. This is great, by the way. Shout out to this guy. This guy was MVP in the Zamafu deck. Very good. Unfortunately, that did not get as many as I wanted, but it's something nonetheless. We got Killer Sword Trunkses. We got the foil versions. Remember, this is a starter deck card. So with one starter deck card, they're gonna have a foil version and a non-foil version. And that's only going to be like one specific card in the entire structure. It's going to be exclusive to the structure, so you can't get it anywhere else. Or starter, I'm sorry. And then you'll get the foil and the non-foil version. So we got some non-foils to complement the foils here. Next, another SPR. Another beautiful looking SPR. There's a lot of SPRs in this buy here, and I'm not complaining whatsoever because these look beautiful. Lightning fast hit, just one copy. And then we got some regular lightning fast hits. You can never have enough hits, right? And then we got a Tournament Pack 2 promo, Leap to Victory, Dark Prince Vegeta. We got some foil, no, we got one foil and a few amount of non-foils. I think last time he sent me a lot more, but maybe running low. Light of Hope Trunks, another good one. Foil, non-foil Light of Hope Trunks. Man, I keep confusing those. All right, heading over to M. So we're pretty much done with this buy. We have like 1.5 stacks left. Mass Saiyan, the Mysterious Warrior, another exclusive from the expansion deck box set. And we got a ton of foils. And we have not a ton of non-foils. Objections, still a very good common from set 1. One of the staples. Not as staple as Majin Buu, but still something that is very popular among players. One hit Destruction Vegeta. I actually need a lot of these. These are super hard for me to find for some reason. But we got a decent amount, so I'll be happy with that for sure. Occupation of Evil Frieza foil. This is a card that I was talking about that you can combo with the other Frieza, the super rare from set 1. And that's a really efficient way of bringing it out if you were to go that route. But we got the one foil. I still have judge foils of these lying around, but we haven't gotten a judge foil, I don't think, actually. And we got a ton of non-foils here. Piccolo, the Strategist, another very solid card from the Dash Packs. So I think he sent us every Dash Pack card except for Saiyan Team Wakaba, but we're not even at S's yet, so he might have sent us that. Maybe I'm speaking too early. But Piccolo Strategist, one of my favorite Dash Pack promos, has Critical Barrier and a KO as a card, so what else could you want? Pretty good amount of those. Awesome. Perfect Support Bulma. We got a few of those also. Oh, actually a pretty good amount. Only 2 foils, but we got a ton of non-foils, and I love the foiling on this. The little hearts. Never get tired of that. Alrighty, we're gonna go on to ours now. We got Repeated Force Vegito, very good card from set 2. Kind of got outshined by the new Vegito, the Hyper Rush Vegito from set 3. I think that card is like infinitely better, but maybe there's a world that you can play both. And the SPR, once again, another SPR, so this is definitely going to be, this is a lot of eye candy. You guys are getting spoiled on this one. I'm getting spoiled on this one. But Repeated Force Vegito, oh, looks like, whoa, we got more than a playset of this SPR. Whoa, nice. That's great. And next we got Rushing Warrior Pan. Rushing Warrior Pan, another starter deck exclusive, as you can see here. Whoa, ST, starter. And only can get 2 copies, I believe, per red starter deck. The Extreme Evolution, I believe it's called. And only 2 copies, wow. That's kind of sad. Sad faces all around. Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku foil, and this is a Tournament 1 promo, Tournament Pack 1 promo, and this is one of the cards that was the highest in existence for Dragon Ball from what I know. For $130 this card peaked at, and it was crazy. It wasn't even, I don't think, played too much during that time anyways. Like, it wasn't a card that you needed, it was just like, oh man, foil Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Super hype, you know. But it was a very powerful card regardless. 4 non-foils, but now you have just Pan that does the same thing. Playset of foils, playset of non-foils. Alright. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, Power Unleashed, super rare from set 3. I love this card. I've also been meaning to make a deck with this guy. His effect is so powerful. Board wipes and triple strikes for 30k. Jeez. That guy's super powerful. Saiyan Team Wakaba. Yeah, we did speak too soon. He had given us every single Dash Pack card from set 3, and this is another one. And it looks only 3 copies of this one, so significantly less than all the other ones. Scientist Fu, arguably the best promo from Tournament Pack 3. I think it's the best because it can be used in any single deck. Draws you 2 cards, so this is like a Pot of Greed on like some type of steroids, because this guy's 25 double strike. Like, that's insane. So very powerful card. And whoa, we got a good amount. Woo, nice. I'm super excited about that. We finally got a foil playset. I mean, you don't really ever play a playset of that card unless you're like crazy, but I mean, I might, you know. I'm willing to entertain the idea, you know. Ultimate Evil Majin Buu, set 3, boss card for Majin Buu, and fairly decent amount. Nice, sweet. We're running low on that guy too. Time Patrol Trunks, expansion deck box set, very good card, exclusive once again. I think this is the most expensive card from that expansion deck box set. And no non-foils, no foils this time, only non-foils. Time Ruler Toa, recently spiked. They're like $2 now, which is really cool. Very powerful card. Can take control of your opponent's creatures at its whim forever. Trunks Link to the Future, another starter deck exclusive card, an expansion deck box exclusive card, sorry, in the Heroes set. Trunks Protector of Children, I love this card. This is another super combo that I love purchasing. Oh, I can't seem to have enough ever. Good for green, because right now, actually, if you think about it, sure, there's a black super combo that almost any deck can play because you need to play a significant amount of overrealm. But if you look at green, like super combos for green leaders, there's actually only the Stout-Hearted Android 16, which is only for Android leaders, and you got Trunks Protector of Children. So everybody is still reliant on this guy right here. This little guy right here will still be around until there's an efficient alternative. And I feel like Handy Giru, that's what happened with like Divine Aid Vados. Divine Aid Vados isn't really needed too much now because they have a significant, they have like the same thing in Handy Giru. So this card, no efficient alternative yet, only 5 copies, so I'm kind of sad about that, but that's a card that we need a bunch of, just like Piccolo. And then the Unstoppable Despair Goku Black Rose. Good card from set 2. I wanted to play that in my Zamasu deck, but then I realized that your leader had to be Goku Black, which is really sad, because a lot of those cards specify if your leader's Goku Black or Zamasu, because they're technically the same person. So that really got me tilted, unfortunately. But there's a bunch of Khalifas here. You can never have enough Khalifas. Great card. Not as powerful as it once was, not as expensive as it once was. So those of you trying to join the Dragon Ball Super card game, this is the perfect time. Everything is dropped. Kales are no longer 40. Khalifas are no longer 20, 25. It's a great time. So those of you thinking about it, looking at these cards, saying, man, I could be playing this really cool game, now's your chance. Now's your time. Don't wait any longer. The more you wait, the more the cards go up. That's unfortunately the trend with Dragon Ball Super for the most part. So many people want the cards that cards will go up in a matter of seconds, times, weeks, days. We have Ultra Instinct Son Goku continuing our SPR trend. He's given us almost every single SPR in existence, so you guys are getting a huge treat today. Ultra Instinct Son Goku. By the way, I don't know why it has sign in there at all. If anybody knows, leave a comment down below. I would love to know why they inserted sign on there. Is that like part of the anime? I mean, I've watched the anime. I don't remember them saying sign or anything like that. But really cool SPR. This is actually my favorite SPR in existence. I actually played this deck and I had to play these. I still have a playset. And then Vegito here to save the day to round it off. Oh no, not to round it off. There's still more right here. There's 4 there. And then there's more here. Okay, I thought we were done. Oh man. Vegeta, Prince of Speed. We got foils and non-foils probably. Yeah, this is another card from one of the starter decks. This starter deck 1 card that comes foil and non-foil. Victorious Fist, Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku, used in the GT Son Goku deck. And that's still going to be around. It's not going to be as powerful. It's not going to be the turn 1 deck that everyone knew and loved. Sarcasm, guys, sarcasm. But it's still going to be used nonetheless. I know there's a few of our players still trying to play that with like Super Saiyan 3 Goku leader. And the Vegeta, powerful as ever. We got, this is, by the way, guys, the only Vegeta GT. You see that down there? Whoa. Whoa. Alright, Vegeta GT. You see that? Only Vegeta GT, I believe, in existence. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Foils, non-foils, foils, non-foils. There we go. And this, I think, will be something to look out for, just like Baby, when the new set rolls around, set 4, and you're gonna have a lot of GT Goku. You're gonna have Baby Vegeta, Ape. You're gonna have Baby Vegetas. You're gonna need this guy for something. I promise you that. So pick up your copies if you haven't already. That just about does it for our huge buy, guys. This is over $4,000 in cards, so super cool. Thank you again to everyone who has sold us cards throughout the last week. Nobody sold us as many cards as this individual right here, which is why we made a video out of it, but we still appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you so much for selling to us. Our prices are so good that if you don't sell to us, you're probably just missing out. So definitely if you haven't already, please just send over a message to Pro Play Games on Facebook or email us at info@proplaygames.com. We're gonna leave a lot of the info down here for you guys to contact us if you want to sell us any type of cards, whether it be Dragon Ball Super, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic. We do it all, folks. So thank you again for those of you who have sent us cards in. Thank you guys again for watching this video. If you like this video and videos similar to this of collections, please leave a like and a comment down below. Till next time, stay pro.